Hi everyone. I want to share with you guys with all the you know the guys that are interested in bacnet. There's a lack information about the not read not I mean in not read bacnet node. I'm sorry, and I just wanted to show you how I integrate this bacnet devices with Telegram. So I'm receiving a lot of alarms, and I can ask for a report. I can pull any data like this one right here. If I go right straight to here, up here, okay, I'm sorry, and there you go. It takes a lot about this nonsense. I don't know what, and there you go. I don't take too long, but this is the information that I have. Okay, temperature and moisture readings and all that stuff. Okay, we get a queuing rooms right here. I mean clean rooms, and I'm receiving alarms if there's an issue. I use IVU carrier, so I pulled that out from the controller. The controller doesn't have any IP address, so what I need is an IP address. So that way, the only way to do it is having a device that use IP and the IP address, obviously. So I pull the information from any controller, which is this one right here. We got a router that are connected with IP address. In my case, the router number 18 has this IP address, which is the one that I'm using. This router doesn't have an IO points, but I can add some logic to pull the data from any controller that has routers. So it doesn't matter. So here is the controllers. The controllers are connected serially. I'm going to show you real quick. Right here we got a IO points controller and has a bacnet port, which is a serial MCTP protocol, and we got the router that is already connected to the Ethernet, and here is the port of the bacnet MCTP. Anyway, doing so, the using this IP address, I can pull any data by making a little logic here. I'm going to show you real quick. Here it is, alarms, Telegram alarms. And if I go right straight to the logic, I'm using a network point right here. Here I can put the bacnet address, and it's going to find it in the controller, any controller that I want. Then I assign it analog value, bacnet analog value status. So I go to details, put network visible to be visible on the network, the analog value. The number 2 represents the analog value. The 42 is the instance, which is the address. Having these three configurations, we go right straight to the nodeware node. I mean the bacnet node. And then here is the case. The 45 air handling unit. Type is the number 2, which is a value, analog value. Analog value right here. Okay. So instance, you put the name of the instance, but you gotta add every single instance. You need to add it here. Okay. Every single device that you're gonna use, you put here. Then you put this number right here. the address. Okay, this is another value, so I'm just showing you 42. If I go right straight to here is the 92. In this case is another address. You could cancel 85, which is the property. Again, there's another menu, but in this old menu you're gonna put what you're interested about is the present value, which is the code 85. Then you go right straight to the device. The device, it's only going to, you are going to put the IP address right here. You put the name, any name you want right here. You put cancel, and that is the IP address of your device, which is this one right here. Okay, here is the IP address. Okay, the same as this one right here. Okay, anyway, once that is done, the 45 air handling unit, it's already there. So you pull the data, change rules, and you put, if it's greater than 49, you put some global test right here, a global context, if you want to do some with it, like having that report, and I send it to Telegram. Okay, here is the point. I'm going to show you here real quick another test. Okay, it's different, but here is the information that you have, that you receive. I'm sorry, ID type 42, you got instance 42. This is another address. You go right through the value, and you're gonna show you here 45.5, which is this one right here, this guy right here. Let me show you real quick. I'm sorry, logic, which is this one right here, 45.5. Okay, so there you go. You got the information. You pull it with the change node. You switch. You put rules. You put it right here in a global context. Then you go right straight to a report to send a Telegram report, and then you send it to the Telegram all the alarms you want. In this case, I'm sending some information in Spanish, but here it is. Okay, you put this, you receive that on Telegram, and there you go. Okay, let me know guys, if you are interested about this information. It's very useful here at the site, because I receive every single Telegram message alarm. We have a lot of equipment up here. When you're doing maintenance, you probably not be stuck on the monitor, seeing problems and all that stuff. We got shielders. I receive shielders alarms, and I make a few reports that brings all the valuable information that you might want to be interested about if you're monitoring water pumps or any air pressure sensors and temperature. Cold in the loop, we have a temperature sensor right there in the chiller, so you probably are interested about, and clean room temperature. Okay, so I'm receiving that because I already did some movements. Okay, right now the system is doing, okay, there you go. Okay, probably, and this is I'm sorry. Okay, here you go. Right now it's 57, the air handler number 45. If you go to the rules, I put right here, if it's greater than there 49, send me a message. Okay, that message, that's why it's bringing all that alarm every 5 minutes. Okay, So it's very cool and it's very useful. That is the important part. Let me know if you're interested about to show you all this blocks that I did and how I put all this report side, and at the report side here it is. Let me show you where I put the report right here at the function. Here's report, and send me all the information with a global get and all that stuff, every time that I hit on the boot, every time that I put here it is, report, I receive that information, which is this one right here. Okay, and there you go. I put report and I take all the data. Okay, so I hope you guys like it. It's a very quick and short. This is my first video actually, so I'm kind of nervous, but this is not my native language. As I said before, it's just I'm trying to do my best. I want to share this. If you, no matter what kind of system you have, BMS system, you can integrate, even if there's a Honeywell, Distash, doesn't matter. Once that you have bacnet IP working on your network, that's something that I was forgetting. You gotta have Node-RED on a CPU or even a Raspberry Pi, but got to be in the same network that you have on your BMS. In my case is 1017, and as you can see, Node-RED is 1017, and this one right here. So is this the same network? To pull that and find that devices. So it's very, very useful. I Google a lot about this bacnet node, so I never thought it will be very, very useful. And I really think about the guys that they did this node. Oh my god, every time that I use it, I get surprised a lot. Okay, this is the value. You separate the value from all this JSON JavaScript notation, and you pull the data you want. So if you fix to fix decimals, you take all this out and you just put one decimal place. Anyway, if you're interested, let me know. It just is my first video, and I've been doing a lot of work here, and I want to share you guys everything here, working with Telegram. And once that you pull that point, any point on Node-RED, you can do whatever you want, and as you want. You can make a dashboard, you can send it to a cloud or something, and this is my case in Telegram. Okay guys, hope you like it, and goodbye.